Welcome back to NJ.com. Matt Stanmeyer here for the final time this season with Sean Riley, our high school softball expert from the Star-Ledger. Sad day, but we got a lot to talk to. We're going to recap the state championships. Very exciting this past weekend. We're going to start off with our top-ranked team from last week, Pequannock. They were the heavy favorite going into the Group 2 championship against Robbinsville, but they lost 2-1. What happened?
I think they're wondering the same thing. I think actually it might have come down to Robbinsville might have wanted a little more. The sophomore team, they all played phenomenally. Lauren Fisher pitched a great game. Becca Friedman picked 2 runners off the bases. Christine Levering played a great game at second base and had 2 bunt singles to score both runs. And they got a lead on Pequannock, and I don't think Pequannock was used to that. It was only the second time this year they've been behind, and they really didn't react well. I think they thought that big hit was going to come, and it never did because Robbinsville was just better.
Kudos to Robbinsville, a team you don't hear of every year. Then moving along, Hunter and Central against Howe. This was the Group 4 championship. Great game, 1-0 win for Hunter and Central, and this was the second state championship in Pete Fick's illustrious career. He's been there 30-plus years, but this is only the second state title. They must be really happy there, huh?
Absolutely. He ends the year with 699 career wins, too, so
wow.
He'll be back to go for 700 next year, which is a great thing. Courtney Yard went out in style, pitching a shutout. Howe deserves some credit, though. They had a great run to get to the state final. Came out of nowhere, 12th seed in their section, and just a tremendous run. They came down from 9. They were trailing 9-1 in their sectional final game, and they won that and did a great job to Washington Township, the state semifinals. It was a great job for them to get there, but Hunter Central was better.
Now our man, our videographer, Vinny Velasquez, is partying behind the camera because St. John-Vianney in the non-public A, they put it on IHA, a 10-2 victory. Big win for them. This was supposed to be a pretty close matchup. It was number 2 against number 3, but Vianney ran away with it.
Yeah, they hammered them. IHA has a young team, and really for the first time this year, they played like a young team. Picked a bad time to do it, but St. John-Vianney had a lot to say in that. Jen Retzer, senior pitcher, she's going to Penn next year, went out in great fashion, pitched a great game. She did a great job at the plate. That whole lineup did a really good job for St. John-Vianney this year, and they did a hard thing. They won every tournament, the shore conference, Monmouth County, the state, their division. It was just a great year for them, and they were helped by losing a game early on to Red Bank Catholic, their rival. That's the one game that prevented them having a perfect season, but I think that may have propelled them later on to do well.
Some other state championship finals. We had Group 1 New Egypt. They beat Whippany Park 9-2. The non-public B, Gloucester Catholic beat Morris Catholic 4-0. And then in kind of a surprise, Sparta beat Middletown South in Group 3. Middletown South was going for its unprecedented 3rd straight championship, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, it just proves how hard it is to, no one ever did it, how hard it is just to get 2. They were going for the 3rd, and with 3 different pitchers too. But Sparta did a really good job this year. Sam Griner, pitcher, she's going to South Florida next year. I mean, they were a good team all along too, and they just came to play in the final and took it to Middletown South.
Well, that's pretty much it there for softball on this year. That's putting the ribbon on it. But make sure that you check the Star-Ledger out on June 26th. That's Sunday. You're going to not want to miss our all-Ledger teams. We got the whole state covered, every corner of it. So definitely pick that up on June 26th. This is Matt Stanmeyer and Sean Riley signing off for the last time this year. Have a great summer.